be back, ladies and gentlemen.
What is up, YouTube? I am your friendly neighborhood Endman64, bringing you the next episode of Pokemon Scarlet. In the last episode, we made our way here to the luscious Blueberry Academy's terrarium. 4 biomes of very differing feels to them, environmental feels to them, and as you can see, we are in the Savannah biome, which is based mostly off of Africa, and I think that's going to be the closest to Africa the Pokemon franchise ever dares to explore. But hey, I could be entirely wrong. And in this episode, though Lacey instructed us to go to get some, to go to the coastal biome to get some practice in with a class, I think it'd be better off if we go and catch some Pokemon. Such as Execute, which is here in the biome. Execute is a grass psychic type Pokemon from Gen 1. The only thing it's not good at is speed and special defense, but since most of its abilities tend to be chlorophyll, there's a good chance that Execute will be very simple and straightforward to get. Now, I believe Executor is available in the wild. I just don't think it's here at the moment. I think it will be coming later, so for the sake of argument, let's see. If you touch one of Execute's heads, mistaking it for an egg, the other heads will quickly gather and attack you in a swarm. Ah, the disgusting frickin' dark and moody frickin' things. I can't. I just can't. I'm done. I need something positive in my life. Chansey, I already have you. Rhyhorn. Oh, Chansey, why are you running at me? I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to Rhyhorn here. Hey, numbnuts. Talking to you. Rhyhorn, as we all know, is a rock ground type Pokemon that is incredibly sturdy, and that's about it. It has 2 evolved forms. If you just level it up normally, it will evolve into Rhydon, and if you level it up by trading it, holding the Protector, it will evolve into Rhyperior. One of the best Pokemon out there. Or at least one of the best ground rock types out there. In fact, I'd say it's probably the best of the ground rock types. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to read your Pokedex entry. Sorry, Rhyhorn. Let's do that. No, wrong one. Wrong one. I'm sorry. I gotta get used to using this controller. Alright, Blueberry Academy. Rhyhorn. Oh, no, not that. I want to see the details. Rhyhorn claims an area with over 6-mile radius as its territory. It apparently forgets where this territory... Oh my god, I love this. Oh, Rhyhorn. That is beautiful. I was so afraid of... Oh, hey, Doduo. I don't know what you guys are doing running it into the wall like that, but... Okay. More Gen 1 Pokemon. Doduo is a normal flying type Pokemon with high attack and high speed. I don't know how it flies, but apparently Doduo just has the ability to run really fast and make itself fly. And it does the same when it evolves and gets a 3rd head and becomes Dodrio. Its twin heads have exactly the same genes and battle in perfect sync with each other. Oh, that is cute. That is cute. Now, ordinarily, you might say, oh, I want to just pass through and just not catch any Pokemon, which you are allowed to do. I would give you warning, you should be looking to catch some, though. Specifically because there are going to be Pokemon in this area. There are going to be challenges in this area that... Rhyhorn! Why? You gremlin. I'm trying to get Dodrio so I do not have to catch another one. Dodrio? There you are. Here, you beaky bastard. Alright, Dodrio is just Doduo except with a 3rd head. It's a little bit faster and a lot stronger as well. Now, like I was saying before, ordinarily you would not want to catch that many Pokemon and just focus on the story, but the Pokemon here, there is actually something really important to do to catch as many Pokemon as you can in the terrarium leading up to a specific fight. That is coming, it's just not coming anytime soon. Unfortunately, this Dodrio is weaker than the Doduo I caught. weird. Okay, now it's looking like I'm going to have to fight this thing. And unfortunately, I don't think I am capable of doing that because Crookie will devour this thing's soul with any move she uses. Let's try Hyper Potion to heal. Just give me a little bit of HP, and we'll see if we can knock this thing down a couple of HP points. Nope, Endeavor. That didn't help at all. Wow, Doduo. Wow, Dodrio, of all the things, is really giving me the hardest time. Alright. So, hurt yourself in confusion, please. Confuse your buns. Wow, you are just... Oh, now it's 146. Okay, fine. I did not mean to use a quick ball there, but whatever. Oh, I caught at least. About time the catching charm kicked in. Good lord. It now has 3 hearts and 3 sets of lungs. Though it can't run as fast as Doduo, Dodrio can keep running for longer stretches of time. No, I'm good. Send the boxes. The one thing that really worked with Dodrio in earlier gens was that it had access to Tri-Attack, and it still does, but like, Tri-Attack's a special attack now, and Dodrio's special attack is kind of lousy. So it's like one of those double-edged sword type things. So yeah, we're just gonna... It may not be the best, in our best interests to go after that thing right now. Hey, Rhyhorn. There's a trainer over there we can battle, but right now I'm just focusing on seeing how many Pokemon we can catch. And yes, there are... Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. We are near to crashing. I can already sense it. There are a lot of Pokemon around here. Ooh, Drillbur. Sure, why not? Why not? It's a level 3. I could handle a level 3. I can handle a level 3 Terror Raid. Apparently I can't handle level 5s, though. I was getting my ass kicked. Drillbur is the pre-evolved form of the Excadrill we saw that Lacey had in the last episode. It's from the Unova region. It's a ground type that hits hard and is kind of fast, but once it evolves into Excadrill, it becomes a ground steel type and is probably one of the best Pokemon in Black and White, all things considered. I don't remember how late you have to get it in Black 2 and White 2, but I remember you can get it very early in Black and White if you go to the, if you use one of the Dust Clouds. I have a lot of Pokeballs, so let's use some Pokeballs. That'll be another Pokemon caught, and I believe Drillbur is only originally available in the Canyon biome, and in a specific area of the Canyon biome, which many Black and White fans will recognize once we go there. I don't know if we'll be doing all of the biomes before we hit the coastal biome. I think we'll just do the focus on the Savannah biome at first, in terms of catching Pokemon, because yes, there are a lot of Pokemon to catch around here. Like, you're looking like, oh, you've caught a couple here and there, but not, the biomes are huge. It can dig through the ground at a speed of 30 miles per hour. It could give a car running above ground a good race. Aww. We're becoming slightly less morbid, but every time I say that, we get a super morbid one. Gothitel's here. Where would Gothitelle be? Here? Oh, the cave. Oh yeah, the cave in the coastal biome. Now this is the area where you can get wild Mandibuzzes popping around. So we should get out of the mud, please. Thank you. We should start looking for wild Mandibuzzes or Mandibi or wild Gremlin Vultures as we see fit. But you'll also see a lot of Pokemon we've already seen in Paldea. As you can see, we have Deerling here, Sawsbuck, Magmar. Come here, you ugly-faced bitch! Alright, Magmar is also from the Gen 1 fiasco affair of Pokemon. It is a pure fire type, and it will, if you raise it as an egg, it will become Magby. And if you can trade it while holding a Magmarizer, it becomes Magmortar. A very powerful fire-type Pokemon, but you can also get Magmortar in Terra Raids, so you don't have to worry about it getting anything. And as everybody knows, it is the butt-face Pokemon. As you can see, its face is a butt. Found near the mouth of a volcano, even though I found it in a savanna. This fire breather's body temperature is nearly 2200 degrees Fahrenheit. So don't hug the damn thing unless you want to spontaneously combust. Good lord, I need to get myself a drink. I forgot how much talking there is in these types of things. Vibrava? Vibrava? Yeah, get used to seeing... Oh, there's Rhydon. Ooh, and friggin' Rufflet. Cool. Not Rufflet, friggin' Volibee. Man, look at all these Pokemon we're getting around here. Oh, Magby? Oh my god, look at all these Pokemon. Magby, get here, you butt face. Magby is the pre-evolved form of Magmar. Unlike other pre-evolved forms, it does not evolve through friendship. It evolves at level 30 right into Magmar. It's kind of important as it's a baby Pokemon that was introduced in the Johto region, alongside Elekid, Smoochum, and several others. But I believe Magby and Elekid are the only ones we'll be getting in this game. I don't think Smoochum is in this game. See Magby summary. Oh, no, back. Each and every time it inhales and exhales, sparks leak from its mouth and nostrils. Okay. Cool. Alright, so let's go get Rhydon next. As we are going to be catching a bunch of Pokemon here. Alright. One on his hind legs. Rhydon! 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 Rhydon is just a beefier version of Rhyhorn. Nothing else to really see here. If you want to get this thing, try to evolve it into Rhyperior as fast as possible. And if you can't, don't worry, you can get those in Terra Raids as well. Just know that they're going to be very hard Terra Raids. Most likely the level like 5 and 6 ones and higher. The horn of a Rhydon is powerful enough to crush raw diamonds. These Pokemon polish their horns by bashing them together. Not morbid. That's just nature. So thank you, Rhydon. You're being a gentleman and a scholar. Alright, Rhydon, I'll leave you alone. Vibrava was around here, wasn't it? A lot of trainers, too. And yes, there are gifts for taking on trainers throughout here, just like there were in Paldea. Oh, Mandibuzz! Beautiful! Man, we are getting so lucky here with the Pokemon that we need to get. Mandibuzz is a dark flying type, the evolved form of Volibee, and the Vulture. It's Vulture. That's what it is. And look at all them sleeping Exegutors. How precious they are. Alright. How morbid is yours? It's always searching for food for Volibee. When it finds a weak Pokemon, Mandibuzz swoops it right off to its nest. Since it's a dark type, I expected it to be morbid, and I am not disappointed. Let's see. Exeggutor. Exeggutor. This is what Execute fully evolves into if you give it a Leaf Stone. Thank God I have all these quick balls. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have them. Because my Pokemon are all level 100. There is no chance in hell I'm just raising a team from scratch. Even though, ironically, we're gonna have to. For reasons unexplained. I won't get into right now. It is called the Walking Jungle. Each of the nuts has a face and will of its own. And it's got the derpiest face in all of Pokemon. That includes Dunsparce. Oddly enough. Alright, so we are still looking for some Pokemon. Rhydon, we already have. Thank you for offering, though. Hey, look at that! Pride Rock! found a mass outbreak of executes. Nice. Not what I was looking for. I was more interested in Pride Rock here. So yes, Pride Rock is here. I know you're probably sitting there going, this can't be Pride Rock. It's just some conveniently shaped rock that looks similar to Pride Rock. I think you're just being very silly. Oh well. Vibrava is a ground dragon Pokemon from the Hoenn region. Its stats are actually very mediocre for a dragon type, especially since dragon types tend to be like pseudo-legendaries. You know, like Salamence, Dragonite, Garchomp. But you know what I have a soft spot for Vibrava. It is a pretty decent dragon type, and we're going to get used to seeing them a lot because there's a lot of extra stuff we're going to have to do on the side with regards to these shenanigans. With regards to these Pokemon. Rather than using its underdeveloped wings for flight, it rubs them together, emitting ultrasonic waves to attack its enemies, even though it's flying right there. Consistency? What's that? Weird that we caught Vibrava before we found Trapinch, even though Trapinch is just like right here. But whatever. Now I bet you're thinking to yourself, since earlier in the LP when we got here, we saw Torchic. So I bet you're thinking to yourself, oh cool, we can get Torchic in this at some point in this game. So where is it? Yeah, no. We're not getting Torchic for a while. We can get it, but we're not getting it for a while. Instead, you'll have to settle for Trapinch. This Pokemon lives in arid deserts, even though it's living in a savanna. It patiently awaits prey inside its funnel-shaped nest. Which is actually true here, because it actually does show up in a few random craterous crag things around here. So, at least it's being honest there. Now, if you're asking yourself, can Flygon appear here? Yes, it can. It is a very rare Pokemon to appear, though. So, if you're looking for it to complete your Pokedex, you're probably better off looking elsewhere. Ooh, Scorching Sands. Nice. I do have to show one thing off, though, with regards to Pride Rock here. Because there is, like I said, they may try to fool you and say, oh, it's not Pride Rock. And Nintendo, I've never heard of a Lion King. There's no way that there's Pride... Oh. Look at that. Mufasa standing atop Pride Rock. Yes, I know you guys saw I did a video of this when this first came out because I thought it was the funniest thing ever. It is funny. In a cosmic sort of way. Alright, let's see. If we head over here, we will head right to the canyon biome, but I don't think we're going to worry about that at the moment. Like I said, I want to focus mostly on the savanna biome because there are plenty of Pokemon here for that. And I do mean plenty. Like, we haven't even scratched the surface of the amount of Pokemon that are in just this biome alone. Not including the Pokemon we can't get at the moment, like certain starter Pokemon. I will explain how we get those eventually, but at the moment it is not too important. As you can see, Trapinch is right there waiting for its enemies. Believe it or not, when I first went into here, I found a shiny Trapinch there, and that is still one of my best finds out there. Hey, Smeargle! Smeargle is a very interesting... Oh, Flygon. Oh, my God. Smeargle is a very interesting Pokemon. It has both the widest moveset and the lowest moveset of any Pokemon. Leveling it up, it only learns the move Sketch, which can copy a move permanently from your opponent to it. The best moves to give it would be moves such as Spore, Roar of Time, and stat buffing moves. The best usage of Smeargle has been competitively giving it Spore, stat buffing moves, and Baton Pass, which is definitely broken, and that's why Smeargle almost is banned from like every tournament use. But I do like Smeargle. I think it's fun. It's just very situational and tricky to use. Once a Smeargle reaches adulthood, it will have other members of its species leave paw prints on its back. Aw, that's cute. That's precious. But I don't care about that. I have a dragon to catch. Flygon! Flygon is the beefiest of the dragons of the Trapinch line. That's basically all I have to say about it, because it's got the same issues that Vibrava had, where it's decent, but it's definitely outclassed by other dragons. But I do enjoy it. I do think it's nice, and I do think everyone should give it the love it deserves. Known as the Desert Spirit, this Pokemon hides in the sandstorms it causes by beating its wings. I do love its eyes being shielded by those little, like, glass ball, like, sunglass things. I frickin' find that adorable. Trapinch, 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 Chansey, Trapinch, 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 Trapinch. Now, you've noticed these glowing crystal cubes that we've been walking past. They're not really relevant now, but they will be relevant for future side quests, so you may want to keep an eye out for them. Just whenever you see them. Golurk. Level 5? I think we can finish it. I think we've wrapped up this episode by taking on a Golurk. It's not like it can do any major damage to me. I mean, I know it can learn, like, elemental moves like Ice, but I'm not afraid. Deep down, I am not afraid. I am not of the afraid. Golurk is the evolved form of the Golett line. It is a Ghost Grounds type. That is a beefy-ass friggin' Unovan Pokemon. But unfortunately for it, it is Fire type, which means Crookie can just wall its soul. And little by little, we will absolutely crush this thing. Unless it knows Iron Defense, which of course it does. And Gravity doesn't really impact us because, well, obviously none of us are flying. And oh, look at that. Crookie ain't got shit on me. Wow, and that was a critical hit? Good lord, Golurk. Man, get your shit together. Alright, Drain Punch. Oh, it knows Drain Punch. That's not good, Endman. That's not good. Alright, but at least it's poisoned. Alright, fine. I didn't have any stat changes anyway. Terrastalize. And we'll just demolish this thing with some Terrastalized Earthquakes, especially now that Drain Punch won't be super effective against me. I'm actually very thankful that in certain cases, I am very thankful that it gets away with dual typing, the Terrastalizing. Let's see how much damage this does. Knock it down to yellow? Nope, not quite, but it is going to put the barrier around it. Why is it doing more damage now, though? Alright. Fine. Earthquake. Come on, everybody. Poison is really not doing anything. Alright. We need to heal here. We need to heal here, folks. I did Terrastalize it. I need to heal here, though, because I know for a fact this thing, it's gonna get a stupid critical hit on, like, Shadow Punch or something. And it's gonna be like, what? You don't understand. That's how the game works. Yeah, all allies' HP was restored. Yeah, totally. Totally. You didn't even give me half of my health back. Alright, come on. Now give me 100 HP. I'll take it. That's way more than that. Alright. Alright, now. Shadow Punch should do too. Why is it still doing so much damage? This is so stupid. It didn't even get like an attack buff or anything. Heavy Slam. Didn't do too much. Alright, we're running out of time, guys. I need some big hits here. Stop using Toxic. It has the energy shield around it. And you're telling me all 3 of their moves missed? Well, Toxic I knew was going to miss, but... This is fucking awful. These things should not have energy regaining moves. That's so dumb. Alright, that's not going to take out, but it's going to do a decent amount of damage. And, oh my lord, we're dead. We are dead. As long as I can knock its energy shield out, and of course none of you are attacking, which means this is going to be yet another Terror Raid that we lose. I hate you all. Not you guys. You guys are... Don't worry, we can catch Golurk later. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. And this will be our last shot, and... yeah, nothing. Whatever. We had to lose at some point. So dumb, though. So dumb that they give these things the most ridiculous and unfair movesets. And it's like, well, you can change that. And it's like, oh, well, I can also have the ability to do this. It's like, just stupid. Some Terror Raids are just too stupid. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. Join me next time as we continue. You might discover you never know who is lurking behind every bush. We'll have to find out. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.